Hello and welcome to the VTCT Level 3 Certificate in Assessing Vocational Achievement, or also known as CAVA, or the Assessors Award. Hi, I'm Robin. I'm the owner of Robin Ray Academy, and I've actually been a teacher and assessor for 12 years, and I've been an IQA for 5 years. So I'm just going to take you through exactly what this course entails. So there's 3 units overall. The first one is understanding the principles of assessing. The second one is to assess the occupational competency within the work environment. So it's also to be able to do apprenticeships, assessing apprenticeships as well. And to assess vocational skills and understanding. So basically it's to be able to complete a course for a learner. So you would have a teacher who would teach the course, then you would have an assessor. Ideally, in the awarding bodies, they like this person to be the same person so that someone can teach it and make sure that they have learnt the qualification that you're delivering in the first place. Most awarding bodies these days prefer for you to have an assessor's award, not just a teaching award, it's the assessor's award, to make sure that learning has taken place. You would then be required to liaise with the IQA, which is the next person up, and it would be much easier in terms of paperwork, etc. How this course works. So it is online theory. It is online with a handbook as well, the policies and procedures, which you do need to adhere to, as well as us at all times. And the same with they also include VTCT's policies and procedures as well. It is 12 weeks for completion. You can contact me directly for any advice. And I'll put my contact details at the end. And the assignments are all emailed to download and complete, because at the moment we can only put on PDFs. So I will directly email them to you as Word documents so you can download and complete them. They're in the form of questions rather than one assignment per unit, being quite a lengthy assignment. They're broken down into questions for you to answer. Much easier in my eyes than when I did petals years ago. Now I need to take you through the appeals procedure, which is huge in any awarding body qualifications, so any regulated courses. So your IQA will be a lady called Bex, and her email address is bex@Robin Ray Academy. She is the lady that will be verifying all of your work. So once I give you the feedback, she will make sure that I have given you the correct feedback. How an appeal procedure works is, for example, if I give you a feedback and you don't agree with it. So let's say that I say that it wasn't competent enough, but can we do another one? And you say, I don't want to do another assessment. I would like to an appeal. So this would then go to the IQA. The IQA is given 14 days to take a look at your assessment and make a decision whether she agrees with myself or whether you should have passed it in the first place. If she decides that she agrees with myself and we go back to you and you say, no, I still don't agree with the decision, you can then take it to VTCT. Once you take it to VTCT, they will then have up to 4 weeks to make their decision. If they agree with myself and you still don't agree, it can go to Ofqual, which can take another further 5 weeks, or we can repeat the assessment again. So regardless, you will always have the right to appeal to begin with. What we always suggest, just for a bit of bedtime reading, additional learning, is to buy one of the books from Anne Gravel's editions. So Anne Gravel's is huge in the education industry, and she created the courses to begin with. She's also brought out some books that have some really great little paragraphs of scenarios. Sometimes I found when I was doing this award that these scenarios were much easier for me to understand because they were examples of what an assessor would do. It's great for bedtime reading. It's really good if you're going to be referencing them throughout your assignment. So my advice is to take a look. If you go into Amazon, they're probably about £15-16 for the book, or you can go into eBay. Someone might be selling off as a second hand, but it is advisory to purchase one of these books. With the practical assessment, so how it works, overall you'll be doing 4 assessments. That's 2 assessments with at least 2 learners each time. So that's the reason why it comes up to 4. You need to be covering the range from the VTCT book. So it is on page 35, and also in the other unit is on page 53 to 55. One of them can be recorded and sent to us via WeTransfer, which is a free service, because obviously there's no length of time it needs to be in, but it would obviously be too big to send over via email or WhatsApp, etc. So we always advise to do it by WeTransfer. Or it can be a live Zoom with myself. So I would then, you would contact me to say, right, I'm available this day, and I will sit on a live Zoom with you, or you can come into the centre, whichever is suitable for you. But obviously sometimes bringing the learners in, and it's really great if you're already in the education setting, so that you've got the learners there to be able to assess, and I can just be on live Zoom for you. Each of the learners need to complete a learner statement, and the assessor, you need to also have another person that's an assessor. It is not compulsory, but it is advisory to have somebody there to complete a witness statement if you don't want me to record it. But my advice is I would need to actually see you do it myself. In terms of the practical assessment isn't done until we have received all of your assignments, so that we know that the knowledge is there before we're going to put you in for your practical assessment. So don't panic and think you need to do this straight away. This award does lead on to either Level 4 Certificate in Education, also known as the CET, which is it's the same kind of course, so we can actually RPL you recognition of prior learning, which you'll learn what that means in this course. Is we can RPL you for some of the units, but it does mean that you'll need to do some voluntary teaching hours, 30 voluntary teaching hours for the CET, as well as additional assignments as well. So that is always a next course for you maybe to go on to into the future. And also you can go into your Level 4 Internal Quality Assurance, or an IQA, which is what I explained to you before, is the person that verifies what the assessor has written. And here is my contact details. So if you need to contact me directly, it's robin@robinrayacademy.co.uk, or you can either phone 01622 584427 or WhatsApp 01622 584427. If you have any questions, then don't hesitate to contact me directly.